One More Turn. Episode 712. Overture.
I was wondering when you were going to come in and introduce yourself.
I don't catch your meaning, Garrison.
Well, at risk of being too forward with a member of the electorate, the hell you don't.
You saw me standing outside the door.
And the windows, pacing up and down the block, trying to look uninterested. You failed.
I was waiting for Nora and Carson to leave.
I suppose you're going to try to pass off local fame of the first and infamy of the second of those people as to why you recognize them.
Fame is a bit of a stretch for her, but infamy for him seems about right.
So far in this conversation, you've told me little other than your name, Jacob, and that you return my greetings. Do I look like someone who may be infamous in town?
You think that I have someone in mind?
I have been told that my older cousin Gary and I have similar features. We are also comparable in age. By Gary, I mean Bella's father.
Come on, we only have to go by first names in this town because we don't have two or more people sharing one. Or if they do, one goes by a nickname. Don't you know that?
Well, how do you explain Caleb and Carson you-know-who, then?
Is there really any adequate way to describe either of them, let alone both?
Are you getting to the part about why you waited for Carson to leave, then? Nora, too, because of her association?
It's their associations with the person I'm here representing that I waited outside.
That they would recognize you? Okay, one of them would recognize you.
I knew Carson in the past, and am trying not to repeat that waste of time.
Harsh. Would he say the same about you?
I don't think he even remembers I knew him in the past. Bella, too. The way she looks at me shows familiarity, but she can't quite place it.
Bella has a reputation for being familiar with many men.
That was, and never will be, me. But she's familiar with someone related to Carson.
Caleb? You're here representing Caleb? How is his gambling rehab going?
You know about that.
Oh, they're known by their first and last names around here. In the city, too, and probably beyond. Many people know that. That look tells me you're not going to say how Caleb is doing. What is he looking for you to help him do here, though?
Pedro is not looking to lay blame on One More Turn Solutions or Fortuna Works for the shambles that is the Doe contract.
Many people know that, too, or at least they should. It's my job as campaign manager.
Caleb can't volunteer his time or energy to your campaign given his treatment, but he would still like to contribute. He wants to make a recurring financial contribution.
Does he have a number in mind? That's a decent number, but he can contribute even if he's remote. Why send you?
I convinced him that you need to know where the money is coming from, and to have told you in person.
I'm not going to like the answer to this, am I?
That depends. How scrupulous are you?
I've made a modest decades-long career out of representing local candidates in communities both larger and smaller than this town. Successful candidates. Successful political candidates.
So dubious at best.
I tend to get the results those who hire me expect. They play out how they play out.
Caleb will transfer the money from One More Turn Solutions to his personal account, and then to yours.
Laundering. Classic. And very traceable doing so as you describe. Why would I...
Pedro's in debt up to his neck following his divorce settlement. He'll be up to his eyeballs if he doesn't get enough cash for his run at political office here, and fast.
You're telling me this to lessen our pleading plausible deniability if you get caught?
I'm also telling you this because Carson and Nora can't find out. I doubt Carson will have anything to do with your bookkeeping, but given Nora's years of managing Max's laser removal business, she probably positioned herself to help you do just that here. If she gets suspicious, she'll likely tell Carson and confront Caleb. We can't have that.
Why have you put yourself in a position to be accessory after the fact for this crime?
Criminal law a hobby of yours?
No, just years of picking up odds and ends of the law from Gary. Family gatherings, few members, little opportunity to avoid anyone present. Like this town and the people in it in general, forgoing the use of last names and all.
Do you even live here, at least while the campaign is going on?
No, do you?
No, but I used to.
Caleb wants to be the protective brother of Carson from Avery and Reese. I imagine Hudson just happens to be along for the ride. Why doesn't he want to help Bella and Evelyn?
Bella did pick Carson over him eventually, even though they were together longer. We don't always get what we want. As for Riley, well, he won't admit it, but he still has feelings for her, and I know what it's like to have feelings for someone and not say so.
I didn't ask about Riley.
No, but I saw your face light up when I mentioned her. You're attracted to her.
Not really.
Oh, so she's really attracted to you then, or at least you think she is.
Gary learned my lesson for me. Stick to women who are in your age bracket.
Her age is your deterrent? Stay away from woman-child and those like her, more like it.
Caleb wants you to make reoccurring payments to lessen the likelihood they'll get flagged as suspicious. But come tax time...
Gary will ensure nothing suspicious is found.
What does this have to do with Gary?
What I just told you once you tell him. Surely you don't expect me to think he isn't your lawyer. He wrote the Doe contract, trying to bring Caleb and Carson down with it. It's in his best interest to help.
Not if he gets caught.
Then he won't get caught. Caleb won't, you won't, and I won't.
He got caught over Doe.
Then he should know all the better how to avoid getting caught now. Deal?
If anyone asks, I turned down your offer of assistance.
If anyone asks, I never made you an offer in the first place.
One More Turn. Written and created by Daniel Dan Q. Quick. Edited by Dark Cloud. Directed and produced by Daniel Dan Q. Quick. Characters in order of appearance. Garrison, voiced by Steve Warning You 2 Warner. Jacob, voiced by Jordan Munn. Sounds courtesy of freesound.org. Music by Kevin MacLeod. Voiceover by Sedgwick. Visit the One More Turn website at onemoreturn.net. Copyright Civilized Communication at civcom.net. On the next episode of One More Turn.
You were my best friend, damn it.
From what I've heard about you since, you haven't a single friend, best or otherwise.
As I haven't heard anything contrary, I still expect you have many. The life of the party.
Just not including you.